So you guys, I have a little divine update for you all. So there was a period of time where I stopped receiving downloads, and I didn't even notice at the time until the download has started back again, which was a few days ago. But when I wasn't receiving downloads, that's when all that hysteria was going on in the sky with the drones and the other things being spotted. So I just wanted to mention that just in case someone else was wondering, something that had something to do with you not receiving downloads around that time. So we can compare notes and say, okay, so they were proceeding to try to cover our crown so we don't receive messages around that time as well. So possibly that's what it was. But anyway, you guys, excuse me, there is a season of repentance upon us. And I look at that as people wanting to come back and, of course, try to right their wrongs. The only thing is we're still not getting the apologies we deserve. It's a lot of rebuttals or, if I'd known or if it were this way or if that. But that's not an apology. But, that just is the circumvent to what they're going through and how they're trying to process things. But coming back to you as to try to help them make things right is maybe the manner of, the season of repentance. Another thing I received as well on top of that is I'm hearing justify right now, people wanting to justify their reasons for why they did. But I want to let you all know just to not get out of character because there is some sort of, it's almost as if there is a competition for a rightful seat. But it has nothing to do with us, you guys. It has to do with power and control. So now that these energies, it's like that mass hysteria energy is kicking up that was mentioned previously. It's starting to kick up now to where there is some sort of position that needs to be held by these people. Because if we've removed our light or our light has been allowed to move on from that realm that they exist in, that they dominate, that means that amongst one another in that energy that they're in, someone has to rightfully have ownership there. And what you see playing out is just that. There's a scattering of energies to try to get this position. So who can outdo the other? Who is going to maintain that dominance and control? Who is going to be used as a vice, or even what place or what argument, what decision, what's going to be used as a vice to try to overtake or just send people in a complete hysteria, which we already know something's coming, and it's been coming. It's coming. It is here. That energy is here, but we don't know how it's going to manifest. We've seen it manifest already in the new year. 2 possible incidents they're saying are not linked, but wait a minute, there's too many dots connecting there. And then another thing I was considering this morning even was, we hadn't heard the name ISIS in forever. Remember when that was a trend? How did that just pop up? That just makes me feel like we're still constantly being played with that. They have to blame it on somebody. Because I was even getting like ISIS is probably over there in the cut. Like, we didn't commission that. We didn't have anything to do with that. Yeah, we preach this and preach that. But we don't know why this guy chose that. Because if they're the ones who implement and set up, put people in position, the ISIS people are like, we don't know this guy. That's the sentiment that I received this morning. So I feel like they got to blame somebody. So here's the power and control. And, the whole point of that power and control is sending people into fear. What better way to control you, other than put you into a fear-based energy to where you don't know what to do. You don't know who to believe. You don't know, where to start. You don't know where you're going, where you'll end up. All of that plays into this power and control. So I feel like that's the energy that we're in now. But you guys, we were already told that all of that that's about to occur, that's going on, has nothing to do with us. We've been set aside. And I heard 3 weeks ago, what a wonderful time to be alive. And I feel like with that whole repentance energy that poked its head, excuse me, the other day, has a lot to do with justification. Justify is what I heard during this message, channeling wise. But this is, a moment, just a great moment to be alive if you're a divine being, because wow, the repentance energy, like thinking of all that we've been through, even to be able to recognize that, we don't deserve that. We were not meant to live in those conditions, or, in a world like this, or with these people. So something else is going on here, and we just need to go ahead and segregate ourselves, or just wait until we are delivered to a place to where we're safe in mind, body, soul, that there is no projection onto us, which it still occurs, y'all. These people are still, your light is shining brighter than it's ever shown before. So obviously there's still going to be that target, that peripheral target on your back always, because these people are lurkers, they're watchers, but they work for the dark. So obviously they need you to survive. So you can't go segregate yourself. You can't go be over in the land of milk and honey. No, I need to pull you back over here with us, because we need that light. We need that power source that you've taken from us. That's the whole thing right now, you guys. So just, I know you're maintaining a level head out there. I know you're being tried, you're being tested, but you already know what it is. That was the whole point of us getting here, was to be able to recognize the tactics of the enemy, knowing that they're always lurking, but just being more cognizant at this point. Like, I know exactly who you are. I can see right through you, and no, devil will be defeated once again in this scenario. So you guys just keep in that same perspective as we keep going higher. But there's chaos soon to be all around us. But just remember whose you are and who you belong to, and who has your back, who has you covered, who has your family covered. And yeah, guys, I hope this helps.